Have you ever heard a grown-up say, "No"? Have you ever done something that would make a grown-up say that? Well, that's what happens to David in this book. The author of this book is David Shannon. David Shannon wrote the words, and David Shannon is also the illustrator. He also drew the pictures. Let's take a picture walk through this book and find out what happens to David in this story. Here's the title page. What does the picture on this page look like to you? What is the woman's foot doing? Who do you think that woman is? Oh no, what is David doing in this picture? Are you supposed to draw on walls? What do you think would happen to you if you drew on the walls at home or at school? What is David standing on? What is David reaching for? What do you think could happen that has not happened in this picture yet? Where do you think David has been? What was David doing right before this picture? What would your mom or grandma say if you walked on the carpet looking like that? Where is David now? Do you play with toys when you are in the bathtub? Playing with toys in the bathtub is good fun, but what is happening in this picture that's not so much fun? What did David forget to do before he started playing with his toys? Oh no! Would you ever do that? Do you like to play with pots and pans from your mom or grandma's kitchen? If you could hear what's happening in this picture, do you think that this picture would be soft or loud? Have you ever played with your food? When you play with your food, do grown-ups say, "Oh, that's okay," or do they ask you to stop? But David's pretty creative. Oh my goodness. What has David done now? Do you think he should eat that much food at one time? How do you think David feels in this picture? Look at David's face. Look at David's eyes. How do you think David is feeling? Without reading the words, where do you think David is going? Well, David got where he was going. What's he doing now? Are you allowed to jump on the bed at your house? Even if a grown-up let you jump on the bed, what could happen with David wearing these boots? Tell a partner what you think will happen when David lands on the bed with those sharp heels of his cowboy boots. Gross. What is David doing now? What will David spread when he takes his finger out of his nose? Germs. Oh, David. Where do you think David is in this picture? What is he doing? What should David have done with all those toys before he watched TV? Where is the setting of the picture where David is now? He's inside the house. What is David about to do? Should you ever play baseball in the house? What happened when David hit the baseball? Where is David now? How do you think David is feeling in this picture? Look at his mouth and look at his eyes. How is David feeling in this picture? Is David doing anything wrong in this picture? Let's see who the woman is and what she says to David. No, David, by David Shannon. David Shannon is the author and illustrator of this book. On the title page, you see David's mom tapping her foot. No, David, by David Shannon. David's mom always said, "No, David." No, David. No, David, no. Oh, no, no, no. Come back here, David. David, be quiet. Don't play with your food. That's enough, David. Go to your room. Settle down. Stop that this instant. Put your toys away. Not in the house, David. I said no, David. Davy, come here. Yes, David, I love you. I hope you enjoyed this book by David Shannon, and I hope you'll think before you act and think if your mom would tell you no about what you were about to do.